Welcome to Heritage Roofing, where we are just about to start the second episode of Institutions, and we're going to head over to Euston and look at University College London, where we're looking at a really ornate lead flat roof, and just about to jump on a ferry boat now to check it out. So come with us and enjoy the show.
Across towns and cities, villages and coastlines, join Russell Blackadder as he journeys the length and breadth of the country. From age-old materials to time-tested techniques, he explores the skills that shape our heritage and the innovations that keep them alive today.
We are on the roofscape now in Euston, in the heart of England, in the city centre of London, and we are with Elevation Roofing captain here, Charlie Lewis. And Charlie Lewis has been director for Elevation Roofing now for a number of years and is currently undertaking quite a large-scale heritage project on the University College London. I've been begging Charlie for quite some time now to let me come and see one of his projects, because he's always doing weird and wonderful things, and they're always heritage projects.
Mostly the weird.
Always finished really lovely, and it's quite a pleasure to see in the flesh, actually, because you can see these things on the internet that often look better, but proof is in the pudding here. We've had a good walk around and met the team, seen all the work, and this particular project is really quite unique. So why don't you tell us how long you've been here to start with, Charlie?
So we've been here about 5-6 weeks now. It's been a bit challenging with the work in the early mornings.
What time are you starting?
Starting at 5, so I have to leave my house about 3 o'clock.
What time are you going to bed?
Normal time, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
So you
with
must
3
be
kids
really...
indoors, it's been hard work.
3 kids?
Yeah, with 3 kids indoors, I don't get much sleep. And a 4-month-old baby. But
Lots of coffee?
Lots of coffee. Yeah, lots of coffee, and just trying to get on with it to get it done.
Obviously
so
you're Essex, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm Essex.
So you're leaving at 3:30, driving the beast in.
Driving the beast in, yeah.
Waking everyone up.
Waking
all the
everyone
way
up.
to London.
Yep. The driving's been the hardest thing about
Killer.
the job. It's been a bit weird. Like, it's weird when you come up here and it's pitch black and you're doing lead work. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
It's quite weird, but once you're in there, it seems like any other day, I suppose.
Yeah. And then how long does it take to get home?
We leave here about 11, half 11, and it takes anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours.
You leave here at 11?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're doing 5 to 11?
5 to 11.
Okay,
yeah.
and what's the reason for that?
Because of the students moaning about the
students
noise.
are still studying inside.
Yeah, they was complaining. We had loads of complaints, so obviously it's stopping. It's more beneficial us just working through.
Yeah. Just purely because of the tap.
Yeah.
Code 8, really heavy.
Yeah.
Right above the head.
They said that they couldn't concentrate, so it was that or lose out on work. So
And how far into the project were you when they started saying that you needed to change the hours?
about a week and a half.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And how long have you been on the project?
5 weeks in total now.
5 weeks?
Yeah, this 6 weeks, sorry.
And how many men have you had on this site?
There's been only 4 of us. 4 of us.
Consistently?
At the start there was just me and Paul.
Yeah.
And then Dean, Alfie, me and Paul for the last 4 weeks.
That is some work, isn't it, for 4 weeks?
Yeah.
And in terms of getting all the lead up here, it's mainly Code 8. So is that done for you, or are you doing that on your own?
A lot of it was done for us.
Was it?
Yeah, logistically that was a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah.
It was because I don't think, obviously the hoist, they didn't have the right hoist set up for it or nothing.
And what type of lead is it?
It's Code 8.
Milled?
Milled, yeah.
And where's that from?
ALM, that's from.
Where'd you buy it?
We buy it from the suppliers.
And we have got Alfie here from Elevation Roofing, and Alfie is mocking up some Code 8 ready for installation on this quite grand roof that he's been working on for. How long have you been working it, Alfie?
I think about 5 weeks now. We've been doing early mornings.
What time do you start?
5 in the morning.
5 in the morning.
5 in the morning till 11 in the morning.
Do you drive in, or do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I drive Charlie. Charlie drives in. You can't get the train that time in the morning.
Oh yeah,
to
cool.
get here for that time.
Yeah.
So.
And what are you up to now?
This is a bit of flashing for the outside edge of the basically the parapet wall.
The outside of the parapet wall.
Yeah.
Are you putting a damp course tray in there then, or what's going on with the parapet?
No, so there's a step coming down. So
yeah.
This bit will be, it's cladded.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
you've got
basically going to be like this. This sits up against the wall.
Yeah.
and then this bit comes down.
Yeah.
And then there's another bit of flashing that goes on top.
Got you.
Um,
Oh, so it's going to be a capped parapet all the way around.
yeah.
What's on the outside edge of that then?
I don't think there's anything on the outside. I think it's a normal.
It's just like a drip throwaway, is it?
Yeah, there's no. There's nothing special around there. We just got it cladded.
Yeah.
And it's going to come down.
Yeah.
It's all the insides already cladded, and all the gutters. Obviously, it's curved gutters going round, so we've got the curves flashing.
Awesome. And so, how old are you?
I'm 21.
21.
Yeah.
How long have you been a lead worker?
This is my first year.
First year lead working.
It should be a year Christmas.
Yeah.
So up to now, basically.
Yeah.
Just my first year.
Awesome. And that's just for elevation roofing, or?
Yeah, that is elevation. My first roofing job.
Yeah.
I started 2 years ago. 2 years ago, just after Christmas. My first 10, 11 months was just tiling, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And then the last year, that's when I've got into lead work.
Cool. And how did you find the job?
My dad is good friends with Dean, one of
Right.
the owners. So
Yeah.
bit of a cheat code through, but yeah.
But would you? So when your dad sort of like got you the job, were you thinking it was going to be this good, or have you been like exposed to like, whoa,
Well,
I didn't realise this was a thing?
To be fair, I've done everything before that.
Yeah.
And when I started roofing, I really enjoyed it anyway. I like being up on the roofs.
Yeah, yeah.
I really enjoyed it. Then lead work, when I come into that, at the start it's a bit like everything's really heavy.
Yeah.
And like you can't see the bright. When you actually start getting a bit better at it, it's really nice. It's more like an art than anything.
And what was a turning point for you where you were like, the pennies dropped?
But I think once you start welding,
Yeah.
and then once you start welding and your welding gets better and you get more trust and everyone starts, oh, can you do that? That's when you sort of like, when you feel like you're getting somewhere with it, I think that gives you the push to keep going, really.
That's it. And you're getting stronger every day
Yeah.
as well, which
Yeah,
also really
exactly.
helps. So you've worked on some pretty amazing jobs already,
Yeah,
haven't you?
I
You've been
have.
pretty,
Yeah,
I mean,
I
I'm
have-
quite jealous.
I have been lucky, I have.
And so this particular job on the flat roof here, so you've got this lovely conical and you've got
Yeah.
all of these beautiful details where like tight bays and offset angles and mops
Yeah,
and
everything.
rolls. And what would you say is like a highlight for you since you've been here?
I really like the knuckles.
Yeah.
The knuckles going
Knuckles,
over, I
yeah.
think they're really nice. It's just a nice feature.
Yeah.
Um,
And had you done anything like that before?
No, never. I just, obviously, I've done a few down there, and I've done quite a few of these end ones.
Yeah.
But it's obviously I was knocking up,
Mhm.
and I was watching all of them do it. And once you half know what you're doing, obviously the boys that I work with, they'll help me anyway.
Yeah.
They'll show me how to do it.
When you're doing this sort of stuff, are they referring you to like manuals or literature, or is it just purely based on what they know that they're teaching you?
So, what do you mean with the requirements?
Just
and
like,
stuff?
yeah, anything.
Well,
Like,
you've got the LSA, obviously you can go off of. I've got one at home. I do look at it.
Yeah.
At it if you're unaware of something.
yeah,
But a lot of it, they know off the top of their head.
yeah, yeah. So
They
you're
know
just
the
relying on
requirements
that, yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, it's interesting because when you've got that many skilled guys around you that know their stuff, it's almost like probably quite a bit harder to go to the manual because you don't really need it, do you? But
That's like
yeah.
the LSA. Some of the stuff it says in it anyway, you can't
do
so-
it. Yeah, it's impossible because it's just listed and
Yeah.
like that detail down there. Did you do any of that yourself, that hip end?
What's that? The hip end?
Yeah,
I don't. You know what? I don't think I did any of them.
yeah. It's quite a unique detail that I really
Yeah,
like.
they- They were hard. They were
Yeah,
even to watch. They were
lots
hard.
of scribing and
Yeah, they're the ones that I had to leave the overcloak a lot longer. I think we had to go like another 400
was it 400? Yeah.
millimeters over that we needed to be anyway.
Yeah. And did you do any of the glazing? Like the actual glazing part, the mops on the
No,
windows?
we didn't actually. They when we were here, they come over and done that all
Did you do any of the lead work on them yourself?
on the sides. Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually made up a few of the bars
Yeah,
over there
yeah.
because we needed longer ones, so I had to make them up. They're not actually easy to make. I thought they were going to be easy.
And obviously the burning question for everyone right now is, what is this pheasant's feather all about?
You know what? I had loads. I had loads in my coat last night.
Have you got any spares so we can take one with us?
You can have one of these. My hair, I wear it because.
Oh, look at that. That is what you call a trip to London.
You'd never get it. I think I'll wear them because they're different. But I had loads in my jacket. I took my one out of my hat yesterday, so I put it back in.
If someone asked you, you know, what your favourite part of UCL was in 25 years when you're an old grey-beard man.
Yeah, I'll still be dying it.
You're never going to be great.
No, I'm never going to be great.
What would you say would be like a highlight for you since you've been here?
Probably doing that curve, to be honest with you. Probably
The
doing
conical?
Yeah, probably doing that, yeah. It was challenging, but doing that in Code 8 in such tiny bays was at the time I didn't like it, but now I'm looking back and we're nearly there and it's nearly finished. It's a nice thing to see.
Is that because it was quite repetitive, or why didn't you like it?
It's just too thick lead for the tiny centre. I think they could have. And me personally, it probably would have been a bit better, lesser code. Yeah. It didn't need to be that thick, but now that it's done, I suppose it's going to last a bit longer.
Yeah. Over specifying. I mean, it's pretty standard for London, isn't it? Right on the top of these buildings. Yeah. And it's just lead work here, isn't it? You're not doing any slating on this job.
Nah, nothing on
this
job.
But in general, elevation roofing, what sort of other work are they doing aside from lead work?
We're doing a big slating one in Victoria.
Yeah.
We've done a big slating one in Green Park, Cambridge House. We do quite a lot of tiling jobs. Okay. More domestic in Essex, but mostly up here is slate and lead packages. But this was a nice one because it was just purely lead. Yeah. So, was
there any specification for underlays on this job?
Building paper. They actually spec geotech, believe it or not. And I said,
is that because it's penny gapped?
Yeah, they thought it was going to work, but I said, what happens in gutters when it starts to soak up? It's not the right. It's a weird one. Even though the LSA still state that you can use geotech, I think architects just go to that, but they don't realise that the places that you should be using geotech is only stone, and even on stone, I wouldn't use it, to be honest with you. I just don't agree with it.
It's interesting, isn't it, whether that will change in the future, whether they're going to change that. But like you say, at the moment it's saying geotech for penny gap or A1 for...
Yeah, I don't get why they specify that. I would never use it on penny gap. I'd always use building paper.
Are the gutters penny gap as well then?
The gutters are all penny gaps as well, yeah.
So, highlight was the conical. Highlight for Alfie was actually the knuckles.
Yeah.
I've learnt the terminology there. I didn't know they were called that, but it makes complete sense.
Yep.
And it's nice to see you passing on the skills to the younger generation.
Yeah.
And so how many others, have you got any other youngsters?
No, Alfie's the only one doing lead work.
And so has it changed the narrative for you? Like, are you thinking you need to get some more now?
There's just not many of them that are doing it, to be totally honest with you. It's so hard to find them.
Do you think that he's an exception to the rule then?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. He's definitely different to the other youngsters that we have. Yeah. To be fair, like there's a few that
he's an old soul, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely. There's a few that are doing the slating. Yeah. That are going to be really good slaters. Yeah. But generally, I think it's hard to find good young lead workers now. I really do. They're a dying breed. I honestly do believe that there's not going to be many of them left soon.
Do you think it's worth putting anyone into formal training, or are you happy with just doing site training?
I mean, I've got a city in guilds in lead work. But did I learn as much as what I did on site? Probably not. But I do agree with sending it to training. Yeah. But I think Alf's got it quite good. Like if he wanted to go and do a course, I'd be happy to send him on it. But I think that the people that he's working with are just as good as what he's going to be sent to in college. The only thing I do agree with college is I agree that you've got a bit more time to show and
cock stuff up.
Yeah, well, not even that. Yeah, that as well. But you've got time you've got the patience. Do you know what I mean? Like a lot of people on site, like obviously out here we've got a deadline, so there's only so much that we can show him before it starts affecting times and stuff like that. Yeah. But no, I do agree with college. It's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was nice to see Alfie's work. I mean, it's pretty good, isn't it?
Pretty good, yeah. Yeah. I definitely think he's going to give me a run for money. Yeah. Run for my money in a couple of years.
Yeah, so it'll be. There might be 4 directors in the next couple of years.
I think he's got the brain to go and do his own thing. To be honest, with you. I might just have to go and call him in every so often to do a job for me when I'm an old man.
Or he might be calling you.
Yeah, maybe.
The highlight of the job for you was the round glass section, and I noticed when I was looking at that there was quite a lot of sockets there.
Yeah.
And actually, in general, I was looking around the whole site and I was wondering, has anyone actually counted those sockets?
There's 86 of the caps, yeah.
86.
I don't want to do them for a while, put it that way.
You've done enough sockets for a few years.
Done.
Who
yeah.
did most of them?
To be fair, it was probably me.
Was it?
Yeah, it was probably me that done the most.
Did you have a jig for it, or were you just...
Some of them we did make on Alf and Dean was making them on there,
Yeah.
and then the ones on the glass on the curve, we actually thought to ourselves, you always think to yourself at the end of the job, why didn't I do it like that? And we
Yeah.
actually made a jig.
Yeah.
So
I wish we'd
have done that from the start. It'd have been a little less painful and a lot less like worrying if you're going to go through the glass.
Yeah. Yeah, they look amazing as well. So, I mean, like, if you're going to... that's the sort of place, if you're going to learn how to weld a socket on...
Definitely.
In a hard position.
Definitely.
That's like the ultimate approach.
I think I'll give Alf a go on one soon.
Yeah, there's a couple left.
Yeah, I might give him a go. Might let him have a go.
Thank you for joining us for the second episode of Institutions, where we have been to UCLH, University College London. Had a really good day with Elevation Roofing, Charles, Lewis and Alfie. It's been a great day, so we're going to head back to the train now.